You can't coach that. You just saw it, folks. You just got to do it.
Shai does the exact same thing, except this time he kicks it out to a wide open man three. There were still 7 seconds left after this train man three.
Gilgeous-Alexander will bring it across half court, chased around by Nicholas Batum. 3:35 to play in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander to the rim, off the window and in. Hit in the nose. Let's take a look at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's last bucket. Yeah. They have it. A whole bunch of it.
Throughout the years since Luka's been here.
To use a corporate America buzzword, Luka and Dwight have synergy.
Suggs gives it to Binder. The steal by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the run out and the dunk.
Watch Gilgeous-Alexander, the reach from behind, the quick hands, and then he's off and running.
Dort gonna run it in. No, Muscala coming in. Missed it, and the follow is no good by Baisley, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander. Timeout, Denver.
Yeah, Denver did not come out ready to play again in this third quarter, and they're just gonna...
We get it 3 seconds.
Either one.
He's got 4 points here tonight. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they count the 2. He just barely beats the buzzer in the NBA this year. Look at the clock. Off the fingertips. Looks good on the replay.
Gives the clock a check. Checked up by Matthews. Wants to step back three. On the way, and Shai knocks it down for the lead.
In the sunset jersey for his 37th point.
What a way to punctuate an exceptional night.
Eventful first half.
Knicks haven't fouled again. This is a rare occasion. Normally they're in the penalty.
And Barrett went for the fake.
And the continuation.
And that's going to be on Barrett.
She go one-on-one.
He goes to the basket, puts it up and in, and we'll get to the free throw line.
It's like the 5th time this game that play has worked for Oklahoma City. It was coming. It doesn't matter. Look at Shai using his body, keeps the ball high, finishes.
Giddey gives it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. His step back three. Oh, he hits! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 1.1 remaining
That is
in
tough.
regulation. What a tough.
They either have something going to the rim and getting the shot and getting a good look up. But right here, SGA.
15 more tonight. Shai trying to save time. Stops on a dime, pulls up, and puts it in. Opportunity to really close out this third quarter. What has already been a strong quarter. And have outscored the Nuggets by 17. Shai dismisses Davon Reed, puts him on the deck, and then puts it in.
And how about Shai? Stop, pop.
For me, what we've seen is that Trey get a chance to be able to go uncontested down for that runner. How important is it for him to be able to have, you see a nice little move by SGA for the spin and the dunk.
Early, and now he's able to get down in the lane, but we watched this play here with Alexander.
34th out of Arkansas, like I mentioned.
Same haircut.
And to the basket goes Gilgeous-Alexander. He puts it up and in.
9 of 15 from the floor.
That's spectacular.
Man, that was a ferocious dunk. When he's averaging 31.
He's been sensational. He may make the All-Star game in spite of their record.
As Shai trying to fend off Hart. He's a good defensive player. Hart hits the deck. Shai steps back and drills the short shot. Big thing here is where the Thunder catch this. Shai gets it, spins away, baseline shot. Shai puts it in and walks it off in OKC. Kissing the Blazers goodnight. To cap off an incredible game on an incredible night. Shai so comfortable, so smooth.
But what's the key to that? Your shoulder width with your feet not being wider up top than your shoulders?
Much as Shai bisects the lane and then elevates for the jam. How did Shai get so open? Jones just completely broke it off. We go back on top. Now push out the lead to 4. Shai head down. Oh, he's going to get the roll and go right back to the free throw line.
Oklahoma City can take their first lead of the game if they get a bucket this time down the floor. Muscala. Oh, my goodness. Mike Muscala.
His 12 minutes in New Orleans last night. 34-17. Sixers leading. SGA up and down.
Any kind of shooting pockets for Washington.
He's already got a block.
Shai gonna have an open lane for the rim rocker and the easy slam. That's Trey Mann will let Shai operate. Goes right by Hardaway Jr. off balance, somehow flung it up and it goes in, plus the foul. Shai's got 7 in a row, going to work on Bullock, good defensive player. Bullock pressuring him outside. Shai gets to his spot, leans in for it, and he's going to get the bounce to close out the quarter.
Free throw attempts a game, 26th in the league, and yet Oklahoma City just keeps fouling.
And they're perfect as Gilgeous-Alexander. Beautiful finish and a foul.
Shai has 9. Embiid Harden with 8. Showing it off. 11 now for the guy they call SGA.
That one had a smell to it. Stank.
Good times play from this guy.
I can see the vapors coming off of the move. Look at that. Behind looking ahead instead of the task at hand. And sometimes games like this happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander up and in. 27 and counting for SGA.
And the body control there.
Levine, oh, it took a peek. Pinball's out.
He's got a beautiful shot. Even his miss is pretty.
Shai right down the lane, then powers up for the jam. The Kings love what they've seen from him so far. Slip past Shai. How about Jay Will slicing his way to the cup, and he's going to get the free throw.
Nuggets, one stop here. Giddey trying to find somebody. Inside, off the glass. Good shot, say Gilgeous-Alexander.
Holiday catch and shoot 3.
Good help on the glass there by Williams because Clint had that rebound as well.
SGA works his way to the hole.
That presence of Jared Allen.
Oh, and that time Wiggins didn't foul. Got it clean. On the entry pass is Giddey, slides right by Garland and finishes off the fast break. Then OKC took the lead here in the 4th quarter. Still has the lead coming up on the 5-minute mark with Shai going to work. Tough shot from the fadeaway.
The little things that don't show up on the stat sheet that make a big difference at this point in the ballgame, Coach.
J-Dub fires from 3. Right in front of the Cleveland bench. So Stephen Curry's got 13 points. With 3 threes in the 1st quarter. Shai with time. Got across the timeline, veers in. Left-handed layup beats the clock with 0.4 seconds. And so Shai gets his first deuce. Really starting to dry up for Golden State.
And it's good defense there by the Thunder. See if they can continue to build on that.
And Shai's going to get the extra bounce off the rim. And an old-fashioned 3-point play. Got the air ball, played that great initial defense. Shai once again on Kuminga and then banks it home.
He passed up a wide open layup, partner, as you pointed out. Thunder will gladly take that.
Oh, Shai, he's busting everything out, showing the whole array. But it was the ability to get inside and get to the free throw line. Shai once again just using his muscle and his physicality. Once again going right at the rookie. And 8 points, a career high for the 1st quarter for SGA. Almost had himself another steal. Eason tied up that time. Shai just took it right away. Boy, he has played a physical brand of basketball. Announces himself on both ends. The rip away on defense and the physical brand on offense. They take the fewest shots in the NBA in the restricted areas. Kuminga got stripped on the way up by Giddey. Just did snatch it away with that quick right hand. Shai spins, shoots right over the top of clock.
Because he's one of those guys that like to drive to the bucket, and it's with at least 2 on the other end. Okay, points off turnovers. And I think that's difficult for a lot of teams to figure out, well, how do the Thunder play?
Shai, what a hesitation. Sweet move inside SGA, his first bucket.
Officials, I'm not reaching, I'm keeping my hands inside.
Oh, and Shai right down the lane. 1 possession, Thunder lead. Another fantastic game with the Blazers. Shai getting to his spot and goes high off the glass.
Lou Dort has had a couple. Almost poked that ball away. The Thunder going to get the steal, get exactly what they want.
Oh, There's another turnover, and it leads to the big-time jam. Run over a 72-second span as they have just tormented the Blazers.
Got to make him pay.
You saw Josh Giddey.
Yeah, you saw
him doing that. He was trucking that whole time.
The lead for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is the team's 6th fewest turnovers in the league. 1-point game.
The Rockets have 5 free throw attempts already.
Shai, the long stride, and then he leans in, and the scoop. I'm going Lillard. All right, 2-on-1. Final possession, possibly. Shai with a little exclamation point here to end the third quarter.
Up 22 at halftime. You look at the score right now, folks. Thunder right now playing with a whole lot of house there.
And the cut, Abaji, and what a block from Shai, who met him at the summit.
How about this, man? Access denied. Probably would have helped me make all defensive during my 15-year career.
A little late, though.
I know a little late. How about this? That's tough, man. And that's great defense. All fairness, the Jazz did all they could. So we'll take you from here. Stick around.
It's one foul called. SGA. Boy, just totally detached from Clarkson. Took him right out of the picture. Inserted into the game. Shai already with 11. What a ball fake. As the defense went right by him, and Shai then shows the touch with a bank. Starting to play with a little urgency. They did not get off to a good start this season. They played terribly on the road. SGA off another turnover and feeds it up, and there is Wiggins in transition. Has come back in here in the second. And SGA, a little ball fake, and what an up and under. It's so hard to stop. Now that prompts Golden State to call a timeout. The Thunder right now are finding some easy offense over the course of this game. Already a double-digit lead. Forcing the steal, forcing the turnover. Picks up his dribble. Finds an open man. It's Dort. Catch fire 3 from the sideline. That's where he was wearing out the Brooklyn Nets, and he does it.
This is right on top of it.
The best part is he couldn't believe it was called a travel. Shai wants the step back 3 and got the step back 3. I mean, you have to know how to absorb the contact, otherwise you could get hurt. There's a Portland turnover by Watford as Shai trying to push the pace. Goes right by Archie Diacono. No resistance, and Shai's got himself the slip.
Different ways to describe it. As the Thunder gets a steal here, Isaiah Joe getting the steal, getting it out in the open floor.
Threw it to Wiggins. Wiggins did not have his head turned. Did so at the right time, and it leads to that vicious flush.
On this possession, Isaiah Joe gets the steal here, passes it up the head to Aaron Wiggins, and finds Shai cutting through the middle of the floor.
Willie Green played 12 years in the league. Gilgeous-Alexander drives, banks it home, and a foul. And he's going to shoot his first free throw of the game.
We're watching an elite offensive basketball player. And
Murphy has it stripped by Gilgeous-Alexander. He's one of the NBA leaders in steals per game. Nice feed inside. Banks it home as J-Dub. There's Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum staying with him. Spins, gets inside. Left-handed off the glass. Oh, what a sweet move.
Well, they're influencing him to his right, but he gets back to his left. Spins. Beautiful left hand off the glass.
Pulls back. Drives again. Lost the handle. Picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the paint, around, bank shot is good, and we're tied again.
They'd want to get a 2-for-1 if they could.
Gilgeous-Alexander drives, gets inside, the floater is good. Oh, what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder back up by 1, timeout New Orleans. Both these teams throwing haymakers at each other, back and forth we go.